Log recording, if I can call it a log recording. It's 5:10 in the morning West Coast time. It's April 1st. It's Monday, 2024. I'm not even live yet for this crap in the morning. No, we were down City Roseman, California. You're a zombie out here. Anyway, I usually don't go around hunting people to desecrate anybody else's personality. If they're already out there trying to make their own beef and their own bones, I'm not doing anything with it. I'm really not. One particular friend of mine out there who's looking for content nearly every single day to talk about, and he's got a noble quest. So I don't do anything about that one. Sometimes I do have to ask myself, what's the purpose of listening to this thing and trying to find something that matters the most? Because yeah, I do care about some of the people I come across. What I don't like sometimes is dealing with topics that really disturb me, and I guess those are the things I should be talking about. There is one particular gentleman, I'm not going to put his name in there, screw it. But I'm coming across negative people online more and more. And they're angry at life, they're angry at things, and they think they know better. Well, maybe in their own age bracket, they have their own set of experiences they're sharing with people left and right. I don't know how people can be attracted to that, to some of their thoughts, but not me. No, I'll let them be. They're going to be that. They're going to be the way they're going to be. Leave them alone. They're not worth it. At least out of my book, anyway. Why not? Well, you're going to be that way with an angry skull on your face all the damn time. And then again, I'm going to have to look at these guys and have them as a focal point for my judgment. So now I got to ask myself, yeah, I'm coming across that way, haven't I? Angry at life, angry at life. No, it's not angry at life. If I was really angry at life, I would think I'd really be ranting and raving at people left and right about who and what they are. I think I'm better than that. And I know that requires an ego boost right there. It's just not worth it chasing things like that. Am I happy these days? I'm a miserable sot. Recovering sot. There was a lot of people in the 12 step that I pissed off a long time ago. I wish I could make amends to these guys because they actually cared about the newcomers coming in. Not even you realizing that you're a newcomer. Jojo Gomez was one of them, and there have been a few others. There was a place a long time ago called The Nest out in San Fernando Valley, California. I moved around a great deal throughout the years. I don't know if they're disbanded or not, but they had one of the hardest recovery in that place. They had people coming out of the system, and they had wisdom, they had knowledge about what they've done, and they're sharing it to everybody else. But they had the strongest recovery and spirituality I'd seen. They weren't happy and joyful like anybody else in a damn evangelical place. No. These guys spoke from a place. And you either listened or you didn't. I didn't listen. I didn't care to listen. I didn't want to be there. I was just watching and take care of my brother just to make sure he was going to stay out of damn trouble. And this was well before I even hit my own damn bottom a long time ago. I pissed off a few of them. One of them was going to try talking to me, and I wouldn't listen to this guy. I guess they were talking to my brother about me after that because my brother even tried to talk to me about it. I shined my brother on. when you're deep into the damn disease, you don't want to listen to anybody else but to yourself. Even if somebody else is going to try to get a point across to you. I disrespected a hell of a lot of people in that club. I was my brother's tag along. I was a shadow at the time. I didn't care about anybody else but myself. I had the attitude of saying, leave me the hell alone. These guys saw newcomers when they came through the damn door. They knew who was and who wasn't in, who was using and who wasn't. It wasn't an exclusive club, but it was a club that had the strongest sobriety in there and recovery because they cared. And sometimes it came across this anger out of them, but it wasn't anger. A fierceness about life. Sometimes they had disagreements. And sometimes their disagreements costed them a place or two. Some things you had to tread lightly with, and other things you could just talk with them about it and have deep discussions. I'm seeing angrier people online who are trying to tell others that they know better than anybody else. They have the way. Follow them. No, I'm not. I've heard, I've seen, and I'm not dealing. I'm not. I seen on one particular thing that this person was angry. Even a portrait of him is just scowling at people. He's trying to explain things to other people. I don't know. I think I came across guys like him online before. It's really sickening when I keep seeing that these angry people just want to fill their place up with a hell of a lot of anger that other people are responding to. I'd be sending this one over to my friend who has been trying to understand this. The problem is, I don't even want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with guys this angry, this frustrated about life that they're going to be telling you that you should do this and you should do that. No, I'm sticking with what I know. I'm sticking with what I know. Yesterday was Easter. Today is just April 1st. It's a Monday. And it's a day where I deal with domestic things at home. Dealing with the Orkin guy trying to do his spraying in this place, in this complex of mine. That bugs are never going to leave at this rate. It's either going to be a constant revolving door in this place. Oh, little thing to tell. I don't know if this is going to be problematic or not, but sometimes we get a systematic issue with our electricals. Not individuals, but combined. So once in a great while, if there's going to be something happening, we don't even know what, the whole complex screams out with the alarm. But most of the people don't even react to it. If we're going to have a fire in there, it's going to have to be people yelling and screaming a word out to alert people what's going on. Because I know one thing, we're not paying attention to the master alarm all that much, that's for damn sure. Very few people had. But everyone else got blacked out unless we already got empty spaces out here in our apartment complex. I don't know what the hell's going on. But I did have a few people just screaming and yelling about this one. Where's the manager? Well, she was taking a probably a well-deserved vacation, and this was an unfortunate time that we had. This happened like a couple of nights ago. It just started blaring out around 10 o'clock at night, I think. It was just going off at the deep end on this one. And then the fire department comes out and trying to figure out what the hell's going on. I'm doing something. Actually, I was watching something. I think I was trying to get through the Ten Commandments DVD on that one. I think it was. Just trying to get through the first disc. And then we had the. I'm like, oh God, now what? So, get the stuff on. Look outside. Any smoke? No. Is there anybody running around? Any laughter? Anything else like that? No. Okay, so start taking a look. Take a stock. How many people reacting? Very few of them. Terrific. Started taking a look at the alarm controls. I hadn't seen anything lifted up. I'd seen very few people coming out of a. Actually, I'd seen one person coming out of a subset, and he's calling. He's calling them. I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on. I'm like, I don't know what the hell's going on. Damn thing's happening all over the place. There was another guy, another neighbor coming out. Not quite taking a tour himself. I mean, I'm telling this guy, look, it's all complex here. It's not just one unit. It's not one building. It's the whole damn property screaming. But hardly anybody else is coming out with the lights on saying, what's going on? What's going on? Being a long-term resident in the apartment complex I live in, we have kids every once in a while that would act up. I mean, we get a new generation coming in. Teenagers think they're funny or something like that. Start pulling alarm systems left and right. I've seen this happen several years ago. You come out and there's nothing happening, and it piss off the entire fire department. At least for the we have out here in Roseman, California. And management scratching their heads and trying to figure out what the hell's going on. It takes another neighbor trying to figure out which particular twerp it is. I don't know if there was another move out at that point. I don't know. But every time the alarm's been pulled, I mean the master alarm, every time that damn thing's off, I mean blaring like crazy, it's usually either electrical problem or a human problem. Meaning somebody, damn bug. Oh yeah, really fun having these guys drop on your ass left and right, dropping your hair everywhere else. Bug war like crazy. Well, we start talking about concerning about the alarm being pulled and people either reacting or not reacting. Jeez. But that's what we're dealing with. A neighbor friend of mine was talking to some of the youth, trying to figure out who the hell it was. They're not talking. That was a long while ago, a few years back. Some people either move out or graduate or become adults and then, I don't know, maybe disappear. But for the people who have been living here a lot longer than I have, they made this place their home. So they try to get to know what's going on around. And sometimes life happens and they deal with their own life issues and they don't deal with anything else for that matter. So a couple of nights ago when that alarm system went off, I'm doing a walkthrough, trying to see if there was anybody laughing their asses off. Because if it was, I would know. But the problem is there was nobody laughing their asses off. So this time I'm thinking systems issue. We have electrical problems with our grid again. You already had problems with power poles going down. Took down a cable and took down our power. So we had Edison and Spectrum working on our grid, and it's been up for about a few weeks already. So we got no issues with that. Maybe there was something going on in our system a bit glitchy. I don't know. We're going to have management, have people take a look and see what the hell's going on because this was just freaking me out. And then the fire department came over, reset the whole thing, and because the manager was out, there was somebody else taking over. So they had to contact the manager. The manager had to talk to the fire department. Things worked out. And hopefully this week, we'll see our manager come back from a little rest and relaxation and then realize what kind of screwed up things happened on their watch. So fun. Every time the alarm goes off, I have to be aware of what the hell's going on. All I was doing was just getting dishes done. Trying to get the dishwasher work done. And get the kitchen cleaned up for Easter cooking. I don't know what the hell happened yet. Besides that, oh, all fun trivia things. I haven't been touching the politics because I didn't want to touch the politics. I didn't want to touch anybody else's major malfunctions going on today, telling people this is what you need to be fearful and this is what you got to be dealing with. Me, I'm dealing with life on life terms right now. I've seen some of the media guys out there talking about certain politicians out there are trying to get back in office, trying to hawk wares. Yeah, they're trying to hawk their wares left and right. How'd you like to buy a $50 Bible? That has the U.S. Constitution in it. Or someone's version of what the Constitution should be. Yeah. Isn't that nice? I'm listening to some of these people here talking and yakking their asses off at this point over here. So, yeah. Someone's trying to give a bright and cheerful Easter message, and the other one's just dark and grismal. And people are attracted to this crap? Good Lord. I mean, how would you like it if people are telling you, people are fake! You gotta listen to me! Everything else is fake! I'm your one to save you! Oh, good Lord. I'm gonna listen to people like that? He's fake! He's a liberal! He's wokeism! Well, to be on the record, I don't know what the hell the wokeism is that they're talking about. I think they're talking head out of their ass. But I'm a liberal? Yeah. Am I a libtard? Yeah. Do I believe in socialism? Nope. Am I a capitalist kind of guy? Nope. I'm just me. See, there's things out there that are happening that we have absolutely no control, but people want us to be absolutely freaked out about. They want us to panic, run around without our heads. That's why I keep mine on. Everyone else is losing theirs. They have some kind of, I don't know, anger at everything. You gotta be angry and pointing things and blaming things. And it's their problem, it's that problem, it's their problem, it's that problem. Yeah, we already got enough problems right now as it is for myself, thank you very much. I don't need to deal with this one. I don't really need to deal with this. I come across some of the stuff on YouTube. The algorithms are still repeating their stuff over and over again. I'm going to have to make some corrections on one of my videos concerning about a type of eclipses. I really need to get up on my astronomy 101. That's for damn sure. Okay, this type of solar. If I'm not mistaken, what was it about 2017? We actually had a crossover of another great American eclipse. And now we got another one for 2024. I think we had an annular that we actually had. I'm going on science.nasa. Actually, yeah, science.nasa.gov. Trying to tell me what exactly kind of eclipses we have, because I know we get partial eclipses left and right. But on some occasions, we do get a total, not as often. We get an annular, but we get a little bit more often on that one. And a partial, we get more of. Total eclipse. Haven't had that one in a hell of a long while, but they're still interesting to look at. I think I did a video about that one having your eyeballs fried out because of the radiation coming from the sun. It's this type of radiation that once the moon blocks the sun, you see the corona right around it, this halo. And it's nasty on the ice. Very nasty. So I had to keep talking about getting special glasses or seeing it on computer screens. Or hell, even make your own damn solar observatory by having a you know, cardboard over here with a pinhole in it, or even just a hole in it, and then another sheet of paper in the other hand, and you're watching the whole thing happen. I came across amateur astronomy clubs like that. Some of them will actually do that. That's pretty cool to see. So I had to get myself a correction in the videos about that one. The total and an annular, and partial and hybrid. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. So according to NASA, here, if I can just get the gist on this, and the total happens, and I'm quoting it here, when the moon passes between the Earth and the Sun, completely blocking the face of the Sun. People located in the center of the moon's shadow when it hits the Earth will experience a total eclipse. Sky will darken as if it were dawn or dusk. Weather permitting, people in the path of the total solar eclipse can see the sun's corona, the outer atmosphere, which is otherwise usually obscured by the bright face of the sun. A total solar eclipse is the only type of solar eclipse where viewers can momentarily remove they can their eclipse glasses, which are not the same as regular sunglasses, for a brief period of time when the moon is completely blocking the sun. I was told otherwise on this one. The next solar total eclipse will be on April 8th, 2024, which is going to be a week from now. I don't take the chances when it comes down for an eclipse. I don't care what they're saying about it. I am not going to have my eyeballs fried out. I'll keep it on. An annular, well, that definitely you keep it on there for that one. Back to the science lesson here. An annular solar eclipse happens when the moon passes between the sun and Earth, but it is at or near its farthest point from Earth. Because the moon is further away from the Earth, it appears smaller than the sun and does not completely cover the sun. As a result, the moon appears as a dark disk on top of a larger disk, creating what looks like a ring around the moon. The next of this is outdated information because they've got a listing of October 14th, 2023. I remember that one online for that. Yeah, they need to update there. And the partial, well, moon, a partial happens when the moon passes between the sun and the earth, but the sun, moon, and the earth are not perfectly lined up. Only a part of the sun will appear to be covered, giving it a crescent shape. During a total or annular solar eclipse, people outside the area covered by the moon's inner shadow see a partial solar eclipse. Basically, a chunk out of the sun. But that is also dangerous to the eyesight because of the radiation. That I was told a long time ago by scientists. Here's the thing concerning about the total eclipse. if I'm understanding a little bit of my science correctly on this one, I'll probably need to get updated on this one here. Sun's right here, Earth is right here. And if the moon's in a certain particular position, a little closer to the Earth, it's covering up the sun, shining its rays. And it makes the sun look like it's going to totally disappear. Therefore, we have the total eclipse. If the moon was further away from the Earth's surface, from the Earth. No. Wait. Scratch that. Wait. Read that back again. Completely black in the face. People located. Yeah, but they're not saying it. That's the problem. Damn it, they didn't say it right. And what was the other one? Near furthest point from the Earth. Right. Okay, makes sense again. Yeah, it's been a while, and I need to take astronomy 101. The problem is, over at college, it's at night, and there's no transportation at night, so I can't take astronomy 101. I'd love to take it again, just to see the stars again through a telescope, and also figure out the total and annular eclipse again. They're saying the furthest point in the annular, which means we're looking at the sun further, the moon further away, and therefore it is a bit of a disk where the sun is actually part of the sun is actually exposed to it. But the total eclipse is when the moon is closer to us, so we have the shadow going on us. We can see that band moving across. And in that band is where it's blackened areas, but I still don't trust it because of the radiation that the sun still has. I'm not taking chances with the sun. The radioactive gas ball that offers more issues one way or another, and I'm not taking any chances with that bastard. But it should be a hell of a show next week. Anyway, I'm off on a tangent right now this morning. I still need breakfast and I still need more coffee down my throat. Till then, guys.